What up, Leo? Thank you so much for joining me for your weekly forecast for the week of August 17th through the 23rd of 2020. Thank you for being here. Well, we have Uranus going retrograde on Saturday. Last Saturday, of course, so already retrograde in your 10th house. This is definitely about the rest of this year. It could bring up like things that you need to discover or figure out and be innovative in terms of like career, what you want to be known for, your legacy, the destiny, all that stuff, like how you want to be seen, the public image that you put out there. So Uranus is going to do something in the next 6 months that's going to make you have to think outside the box, figure something out to go higher and to really be able to shine brighter and to really live up to that destiny that you're here for. So yeah, definitely expect the unexpected when it comes to career, when it comes to really just putting yourself out there to the public and shining, if you will. We do have the sun this week is going to make another yod. It's making a sextile to the north node in your 11th house. And, of course, the sun in your first house in Leo for the first part of this week. It is about, expressing that truth from deep within your personality, your ego, expressing that and being able to connect to others and being able to disconnect from people that don't, bring you that same vibration that you're looking for, but also to stand in your truth and to connect. And it is making a yod. So this is a sextile with two quincunxes to Saturn in your 6th house. Saturn's getting aspected all over the place this week. And this one's a big deal. Like, this is about not stressing yourself out. This is about Saturn. You almost have to just like give yourself a break. Like, you don't want to overdo it. Saturn here is going to have you doing all this stuff, staying on top of everything. And you have so much going on in the 6th house. It's like you almost have to just not focus on the people, not focus on yourself, and just disconnect and take a little break just for a little bit. But then, it is about also staying healthy, staying in a routine that does feel right. So don't overload the plate on your day-to-day life. Take what feels right. Leave what doesn't, and don't overdo it so that you're like stressing yourself out and putting yourself in bad health. The 6th house very much does deal with health. So it's a lot. And you don't want to, you can bring a lot of stress. So, stay in your truth. Bring out what has to be said. Shine from deep within, but do that in a way that isn't stressing you out. Like, just try to find the comforts in life and not, don't put too much on your shoulders. I keep getting like the vision of like the 10 of Wands. Like, it's just a lot. It's a lot to carry. You don't have to carry it all at once. Connect when it feels right. Disconnect when it feels right. Mars in your 9th house is also going to be squaring all this energy in your 6th house. Mainly Pluto coming off that square, and then at the end of the week, and then the square all week really is building for Saturn, which is a 2-month square. So this is definitely about like, there's more here about like, try not to stress yourself out with beliefs, with not being able to maybe see everything you need to see in life. This is a hard aspect. So definitely try to just do what you can to expand in the world that you can't expand in right now. I know this year is a little weird, so like where you might want to really go out and travel and see everything right now, it might, feel like this upcoming week is restrictive. So definitely something to keep in mind. Other than that, yeah, just don't stress yourself out, Leo. We do have the sun and Mercury moving into your 2nd house this week. Mercury on Wednesday evening, Thursday morning, and then the sun right after that on Friday, Saturday. So there is this shift going into your 2nd house. It is about like the values and what feels good and finding comfort. To try and find comfort and not stress out on all the crazy stuff that's like hitting, right? But you're going to be forced to make calls too. You're going to be forced to, to step into that power, to step into what you do value and what you do, what brings you love and beauty. And you're going to have to speak up for it so that you can, not get yourself in this like the stress basket of chaos in your sixth house that wants you to like work way too hard. You don't have to work that hard. Like definitely get things done, definitely do what's right, but try to not, you don't have to get it all done at once. That's all I'm saying. Find a routine that works and steady. Steady wins the race sometimes. 10 of Wands. Don't have to carry all the groceries up the third story flight of stairs to your apartment every time. I was hoping it would be the 10 of Wands. It's the 10 of Swords reversed. Yeah, I think, you've already maybe stressed yourself out because we've had all this in your sixth house for what feels like a lifetime, at least since I've been doing these videos. So it's a lot. So I think it's definitely time to get the routines right in your life, to figure things out that, are going to start pulling swords out of your back so that you're not stressed, so that you can be more free, so that you're not stuck in your mind and that you can find a comfort. It's not comfortable when you have 10 swords in your back. So this card reversed definitely is like you've had enough. You're going to find that routine that does make you feel good, that does bring you like a healthy satisfaction of reality and not an unhealthy one, and start climbing the mountain again. So the Mars in the ninth does want to climb the mountain, right? So you got to climb that mountain of life, and you got to expand on the world and figure out beliefs and teach and all that good stuff. Like it's definitely, you have a lot to offer right now, big time, and your actions will speak. So they'll go out so far, but don't overdo it so that you're stressing and worrying too much. Like find a way to connect your ego with the people, with groups of people, and be able to teach in that aspect that does bring you a sense of value and doesn't put another sword in your back. Don't take on another project that puts another sword in your back. I love you, Leo. I'll see you next time. Have a great week.